Hello, my name is Daniel Turner, and I'm in the Nightdale Academy of Environmental Studies, or KAES. KAES is a career academy centered around the environment with a focus on real-world employment skills. It recruits students at the end of their 9th grade year and hopes to keep them through graduation. KAES utilizes project-based learning, or PBL, to help students practice solving problems and presenting their solutions. We also take field trips to many cool places to aid in the learning process. KAES utilizes a small learning community to allow for close teacher-student interaction and small class sizes. As a member of KAES, you are required to take certain classes and complete an internship before you graduate. I joined KAES primarily because of pressure from our assistant principal and advisor at the Freshman Leadership Academy at the time, Dr. Walston. When I first heard of the Nightdale Academy of Environmental Studies, I immediately wrote it off as something I was not going to join. I didn't really care about the environment, so I thought it was going to be the boringest thing ever. Much to my dismay, Dr. Walston stayed on me about filling out the application, although the idea of field trips didn't exactly discourage me from signing up. Eventually, he wore me down, and I filled out my application and was accepted into KAES. Sophomore year was an exciting time for me, especially in KAES. The first day of classes, I was a timid little child, so when I walked into class and didn't really know anybody, I was pretty intimidated. Soon I made friends that I would be in the same classes with for the next 3 years. I had some really cool teachers in Miss Alford, Mr. Lewis, and Mr. Robinson. 10th grade was also the year I took my first honor social studies course, which I excelled in. Also, my knowledge about the environment and environmental issues greatly increased. That year in civics and economics, we did a project called Project Citizen. It was a group project about an issue in the world around us. I do not remember what the issue that we attempted to solve was, but I do remember I didn't really like my group at all. The biggest thing that I learned was the importance of working as a team, even if you don't necessarily get along with your group members. Junior years was one of the favorite years that I can remember. That was the year that the cast of teachers was set. We had Miss Alford and Mr. Lewis, who were teachers of the year, and Miss Beth and Miss Gay, who were pretty new, but excited about having the opportunity to pour knowledge on their favorite subjects into the students. This was the year that being able to give a presentation was pushed. The teachers noticed that our ability to present was subpar, and that might hamper us later in life. They then implemented a plan to give us numerous opportunities to practice our presenting through project-based learning and presenting these projects. That year in English, we wrote a research paper on an environmental topic, which I really enjoyed. It gave me a newfound love of writing that I thought I would never have. As a member of KAES, I was able to attend a career fair down in NC State. As part of this career fair, I was able to get some help creating a real resume and got some help on a constructive criticism from a mock interview. Senior year was the year I was challenged the most academically. The summer before it began, I was able to secure a volunteer internship using my KAES connections at the Museum of Natural Science in downtown Raleigh. I had a blast working with their summer camps, and I feel like it was a great experience for me. During the year, we were required to take future decisions in science with Mr. Scanlon, and it was different than any other class I had taken before. There was not much learning a topic, then taking a test on the information, which is what I did best at. It was pretty much all just PBL and presentations, which I struggled with at first because it forced me to think outside of the box. During this year, we went to NC State to visit with one of their green engineering programs. On this trip, we spoke to green engineering students, and while speaking with them, I started to seriously consider a career in engineering and going to NC State. I'm so glad I joined KAES. It helped me become more outgoing and cordial. In my time in this program, I've made many good friends and forged excellent relationships with some of my teachers. I also gained valuable skills such as public speaking and presentation giving. KAES has helped me become more interview ready. This program instilled valuable knowledge about the environment and made me really care about the earth and my impact upon it. I really enjoyed my internship, and I never would have had a chance to do it if I had never joined KAES. Although I also became ahead of the game in terms of having a resume and also being able to build my resume through things that I do in KAES. I think KAES has something for every single student. It has a very, very rigorous course load to make sure that the students are intellectually challenged. Along with that, the teachers of KAES are excited and willing to give any student help that might need it. In addition, you will learn real-world skills such as presentation giving and resume creating. You also get to be part of a small learning community. In this community, you will make real friends that you have classes with for as long as you are in KAES. You will also take a bunch of very educational field trips to very interesting places. On these field trips, you will learn a whole lot, eat some good food, and you might even find out a new career that interests you. Not to mention, being in this program looks great on college and job applications. If you do join, just remember, you're going to have a lot of fun in your classes, but there are still classes. Also, you expect you to help with projects around the school and outside of the classroom. The end.